Is it a pothole or a sinkhole? For Winnipeg bikers, there might not be much of a difference. Unlike cars, motorcycles and bikes are at a greater risk when hitting potholes.
With vehicles, it'll ruin a rim, ball joint, tie rod. With a motorcycle, it'll ruin the rim, it'll flip the bike because you're on the 2 wheels instead of 4. So it's hazardous.
Members of Winnipeg's motorcycle and cyclist community are voicing their frustrations about the city's infamous pothole problem.
Well, you can get a flat, but it can also damage your rim. Maybe more importantly, it can be jarring for a cyclist and can even knock them off of their bike. So we can see more injuries when the surface terrain is unpredictable.
Motorcyclist and biker Paul Stastuk says he often plans a strategic 15 to 20 minute long route when biking to avoid being on pothole plastered roads.
It's unsafe. And, we know that when we're riding, and sometimes you're riding and you could be riding on a really nice part of road, then all of a sudden it gets to where the construction stopped and you're hitting broken concrete and big potholes and you're having to dodge things and sometimes you're not really ready for it, and that's why you have to be extremely defensive.
Fixing the problems caused by potholes can be costly.
It could be anything from dented, broken wheels, especially if it's got spokes on the front or rear. Those can get damaged and go out of whack very easily. You could run into suspension issues. And then, of course, if a bike ends up going down because of it, then you can have a whole other bunch of things, right? Never mind injuries.
The cost of repair can easily get expensive depending on the bike.
The damage it does, especially when you're paying, believe it or not, anywhere between $25,000 to $40,000 on average for the kind of bike that I ride. And the damage is just phenomenal, from front end seals to tires to rims to wiping out. And when you wipe out a 900-pound bike, it hurts, both physically and financially. And it doesn't seem to be getting any better at all.
So what is the biker community asking the city to do about this?
It'd be nice if they fixed the roads completely. It's like the patches are clearly not working, and ever since they started doing that spray and patching a few years ago, I know my motorcycle friends and my bicycle friends are all like, it's just gotten worse every year.
Whether you're in a car, riding a bike, or riding on the back of a cruiser, the creators of a pothole will spare no one. In Winnipeg, Breanna Marcelo, City News.